Welcome to the fourth and possibly final live workshop for everyone to come to. Thank you so much for coming. And today we're really going to look at pulling all the skills that we've talked about and put them together into a little project, and at the end we'll have finished them. So in the very start, despite all the fancy equipment that is necessary, definitely, but the most important is still our own voices. And I know, having come from a really busy day, it doesn't matter what you're doing. So even for watching later, it is always, always, always really good to stop and just take literally, it can take 1 minute. So just to have a bit of a relax, just fix the microphone there, and just give your face a little bit of a rub. I know you feel a bit silly, but you know. It's usually like the tension, like I don't know about you, but our bodies will hold tension somewhere. So just, you know, think about often jawline, a bit above your eyes, because whilst our voices, you know, the voice comes out of our vocal cords, you know, so just, you know. Anyway, drop your shoulders and let's just do 4 breaths, because what I want to show you is how short it is and the difference that you'll feel of being grounded and ready to go. It honestly takes not very long, because when we actually do it, you won't have me going, you've got to do it. So if we count for 4 in, hold for 4, out for 4, wait for 4, and we'll do that 4 times because it makes it easy. So are we good to go together? Are we ready? In. Out. In. In and out. Third one, in and out. Last one, in out. And drop your shoulders and just do a little bit of a kind of neck stretch. Feeling about, you know, feet on the floor, just notice your bum in your chair. Then drop your chin forward onto your chest. Feel the stretch up the back of your neck. Hopefully drop your shoulders and feel a bit relaxed. Head, chin to the other side of your shoulder and stretch a little bit. Feel that stretch. If anything hurts, please don't do it. It's not meant to. And then we're just going to drop our chin back onto our chest and then lift straight up from there. It's actually really helpful to make sure you don't just turn. So just, you know, give a bit of a wriggle, and in your own self just feel, that didn't take very long, but it now just primes you that little bit better to get started in terms of recording and doing things. So the elements that we want to look at is, we've done our voice, our equipment. So we've got here a microphone. This is a cardioid microphone. So how it picks up sound is around here. This has got a gain, so it's really important to remember with recording, gain, think of it as in sensitivity. Often when we're wiggling knobs with equipment and you see sound changing, we think it's volume, but it's not. It's really, really important to remember gain, because it changes how you'll adjust things. So we can bring volume up by talking louder, but actually you would want to make sure you don't blow the top of anything. Now we use Audacity, and the notes, the links for that will be attached in the notes. So it's a free program. It's really great to use. Lots of other community radio stations use it. Lots of podcasters use it. So it's a very popular program. It's easy to use, and there's a myriad of how to do things on Audacity, clips available on YouTube. In the notes, there's some links to ones that I've found particularly helpful. So it's great to just spend another couple of minutes and look at that, but we won't take time doing that now because we want to look at how to get onto the microphone, like you set up your microphone. If you've got a microphone, it's helpful to, oh, there we go, have it plugged. We've got a USB microphone, and we would have Audacity, and on there you just sometimes have to select the microphone. So there's a drop down section on Audacity. You just make sure that you've selected the microphone that you're using, usually not your actual computer one, but if that's all you've got, use that. That would be a good way to do it. And then literally red for record, and we start. And you can see that the sound waves are starting already. And so that's a pretty good. If we adjust the gain and keep talking, so it means that you can see it go up hopefully a whole lot more, but it should be closer to the microphone as well. That's the other thing. How you want to have your microphone about a fist's distance from where you're actually recording. So around like that, and then you'll see that's way too high. So we just want to turn the gain down, and you just keep talking. You can count, and obviously that's helpful, but sometimes people use 2, 2, 2 if you're wanting to get a sound thing happening, but that's pretty good. And then we just press square for stop, and we're done. And we wouldn't want to use that, so we just get rid of it. Now, tonight, we want to make audio really interesting. We've talked in the past about sound effects, and so we want to use those tonight. You can record on your own smartphone, but we will have a stack that you can use and access. So my hope is that by the end of tonight, we will have something that you'll be proud of and be willing to share on radio. And for people who are watching this apart from this live part, email me the finished product, and we would love to play it on Hope FM. We're a family-friendly radio station, just bear that in mind when you're thinking of your content, but that still leaves a massive amount of things that people can share, your ideas, interviews with people, and all of which can be enhanced by adding sound effects. So in Audacity, we can change the volume, we can slide it along time shifting, but today I'm hoping that you'll be happy to do some Aesop's fables. Do you remember, like in school? I still remember, I was reading them, and it's been a little bit tricky because the very important thing to think about when we're producing sound is we don't want to trample over people's copyright. So it's been a little bit of a challenge to find in terms of practicing for this workshop. If you create your own audio, no problem, you can do whatever you like with your own, but it is important if we're using other people's to make sure that it is copyright free. And Aesop has been dead for a very long time, so we're all good to use Aesop's fables. And I'm hoping there's lots of animals in Aesop's fables, so we've got some sound options there, and then things happening. So, and it'll be great to have, I mean, I still remember stories from when I first heard them when I was about 8, which is a very long time ago now. So my hope is that, you know, it's making memories for people also. So in doing this today, it will be helpful to keep going and use the principles that we're going to learn and practice today in any other audio that you're doing. You can also add music underneath there and nature sounds, so I think I already mentioned that. All right, so that's pretty much it, I'm thinking. So the rest, I know it's a very short intro, but everything will be all in the notes, so it'll be much easier to catch it from there, because this particular workshop was really about hands-on. And so so the best thing to do would be to go play with Audacity, grab your sound effects and upload, which you can recheck on how to do that in the other intro video clips that we made, and then put it all together and you'll have something really beautiful that you can capture. This week has been interesting, and I know different people's life cycles are in different stages, but we really realise how important capturing images and also audio from people that we care about, you know, is really important. And so this is one skill that you can use to really honour people in your lives that you for people that you care about, that they can capture something. You know, we have candid photos and you have random, you know, funny things, but here, these skills can actually be used to do something really beautiful with, and that you and the people that you love can be really proud of. And, of course, play it on radio.